Yeah, we about to start getting into these reactions. Some of the reactions that I told you I was gonna start doing. Hold up. Gonna be getting into some new release chapters. Probably okay. We're gonna wait. We're gonna probably start this thing in 30 minutes. But like I said, always gonna do this. In the comment section, I will put a link where you can just skip all that. But I'm gonna start in 30 minutes. Believe that. And I might just go ahead and put a whole timestamp on each chapter that I do. Yeah, that would be good. How do I go to my home channel? Do. How do I go to my channel? Oh, I'm not even on the right shit. Okay. Oh, I can't not set up. Let me see. There I go. Yeah. Back in the middle. That's the old Kenji. That's that old Kenji. Yeah. Oh yes, sir, man. Oh, you was listening to some Arslan Senki? Yeah, man. But y'all go ahead and thank you, man. I'm awesome. Thank you. But I'm gonna start this thing. Once we get to 30 minutes, I'm gonna start it. But if you can't stay, it's all good, baby. Just know I'll put a timestamp for you to watch it later on. I will have a timestamp where you could just go straight to the chapter reaction because we're about to get into Vinland Saga. It was released today. It's been a while. In the last chapter, I didn't do the Vinland Saga chapter for last month because it was too short. It was 9 pages. I said, nah, I can't do that to y'all. But this one was 23 pages, so I'm going to react to this one. And we're going to react to Berserk. Yes, it's still going. Thank you for the team. RIP to the creator of Berserk. And we're going to get into Arslan Senki. Now, they released 3 chapters in a row, right? But I'm only going to do the last chapter. But I will talk about what happened in the other 2 previous chapters. It's just too long. It's going to make the video long. But we're going to get into it. I I might start a little earlier than 30 minutes. What's a good time? We'll start it in 4 more minutes. We're gonna start doing 10 minutes. I'm gonna do the Kingdom videos like that, where I do 30 minutes until like 10 people get in there. Because I know this my following is basically Kingdom. So when I do a Kingdom video, y'all need to jump in. Excuse me. But I get it. We got to get more people who like Vinland Saga in here. Though I've been watching the latest season 2 for Vinland Saga, and the shit is awesome. I've been reading Vinland Saga, man, and the season and their anime be so clean. This is why I wish Kingdom anime, the animators in Kingdom gotta bring it, bro. I know, it's hard to animate 100,000 people on the battlefield doing all separate shit. You know what I'm saying? That's hard, people. That's why Jujutsu Kaisen and Vinland Saga and Demon Slayer could get away with that shit. You drawing two people fighting each other. It ain't never two people fighting each other in Kingdom. It's always 2,000 people in that area, but really the whole area is 100,000 men getting in it. So that's hard to animate. So that's why a lot of people not jumping on the Kingdom, because a lot of these people don't like reading in America. In America, people do not like reading comic books, and I blame this on Marvel. Marvel has made people not want to read comic books or manga unless they're real anime fans who like, fuck this, bro. I can't wait another week. I'm about to go read the manga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, anime niggas. You here only for the animation. You don't care about the story. You there to fight, just watch the fight. So that's what I think it is going on with Kingdom. On why it's not like people know Kingdom just from the drawing style. Ain't too many people got that Kingdom drawing style and do the same formula of how they do the aerial views, and they show exactly what's happening. Ain't no just, hey, some nigga came out the blue and killed this whole army. Nah. Explain. Explain how he came out the blue and who did it and who led the army and how they strategized it. That's what makes Kingdom so awesome. They're not just going over it like Arslan Senki. If you read Arslan Senki and you watch the battles, you're gonna be like, man, I don't like this. If you read Kingdom, because you're gonna be like, I don't understand where he is compared to him. How he just came over the hill and killed this guy. Where was he even at? That's why I love Kingdom. That's why it's good. That's why I like Kingdom, because you can argue the shit. It's like ain't no way we ain't got all the details, right? That's why I like it. The strategy, the whole thing of it is beautiful, really. One more minute and we about to get into it. I'm gonna ask the chat. We got 3. I'm on Vinland 2. Just finished it. It was amazing. Yes, it is amazing. So we're gonna get into. I'm gonna let y'all choose. Ain't that many people. So we're gonna be doing 3 reactions in this stream: Vinland Saga, Berserk, and what was the other one? Arslan Senki. Which one do y'all want to see first? I'm gonna ask y'all. If it ain't that many people that says anything, I'm gonna just pick one. You say Arslan? Okay, Arslan. Gonna do Arslan. You already said it, bro. You know, like, fuck it. I want to see Arslan. I probably might do Arslan first then, so I can explain what I'm saying. How like Kingdom is the only one. You'll never find like you could find other military like mangas, but they never gonna break it down like hard break it down. Hard break it down so good that damn near it's like, oh my god, I know everything. All right, I know everything. The panels are just different. You see it from a different aerial view. That's the best thing about Kingdom is they show you in the aerial view where this army is and where that army is, And we about to show you how that army's gonna win. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, nobody can compete with the military uh art style and the way he shows it. It's crazy. But let's get into it. Arslan Senki chapter 118. Let's get it, people. Now, if you don't know, Arslan Senki is similar to Kingdom. And if you're not up to date with it, I'm gonna just let you know. Just go check it out. Cause I'm not about to. I really don't want to give a full summary, but basically, the capital of this country has been taken by Prince Helms, the Silver Mask. You seen him fight the Black Swordsman on YouTube. You seen that fight before? Prince Helms versus Silver Mask. It's one of the greatest animated fights between two swordsmen. If you don't know, so let's get into it. Chapter 118. And right now we are seeing Prince Arslan hunt down Giscard, the leader of the Lusitanian army that took over Ecbatana, the capital. And so now he's trying to run back to his country, but he's going to have to go through another country to get to it. So we watching Arslan's men take him down. Now we see Give, my boy Give, with the holy sword. Him and his Lusitanian army is going head up with what's this dude name? Monteferret, the general. They going right at each other in a cavalry battle. One of General Monteferret's men says, "General Monteferret, leave this fight to us and return to Duke Giscard." And then Give is like, "General Monteferret, well, sounds like I could put the Lusitanian army out of its misery with one well-placed bow." And then the man who said that, "You won't get a chance, and you're being a nuisance," and Give just stabs him right in the chest. Shoo. And then the dude, he doing some of that, man, he grabbed his sword, so he, that's some whole ass shit. So he stabbed him in the chest, and he's holding on to the sword so he can't get away. So Give is gonna have to let go of the sword. And now he's surrounded by other cavalrymen. But you know, Give is a slick dude, and he dodges the swords, the spears, and then he runs off with his horse. But Monteferret tries to swing at him, but he gets his sword back, and he blocks it. Boom, Monteferret. And then Give kicks his horse, knocking Monteferret back. It's a one-on-one, people. That was a close one. And then one of Monteferret's men is like, "General, we must fall back." And Monteferret's like, "I cannot. Unless we hold the line, the entire Persian army will get through to Duke Giscard's forces. We must stop them here." And I want to let everybody know the numbers right quick. It's 76,000 Lusitanians versus like 26,000, uh, what's their name again? I forgot. Parsians. I think they're from Pars. Yeah, from Pars. Parsians, whatever. And they outnumber these guys. It's just showing you the tactics. You got more than them. Why are you worried about holding down the front line? First of all, you need to just back up because it seems like these dudes are way more skilled than you, right? And the only reason I have to say this is Persians, based on Persians. Exactly right. This is that area. That area is situated around the Middle East. And because it's not as detailed as Kingdom does it, you kind of don't know where all these people are on the field. This is the front lines of the battle, right? And then we got Monteferret screaming, "Almighty Yodabolt, be thou my shield." And that's Yodabolt is their like uh the Christian God version in this world. And Give is like, "Oh beautiful Ashi, goddess of fortune, preserve me." And that's his God. You know, there's more than one God in those regions. And so they clash. They going back and forth, swinging hard. Boom. Now, Give usually kill niggas in an instant, so this Monster Fairy dude probably strong. But my Give Give cuts his what's that shit the shit you use to hold your horse. He cuts the belt part and makes Monterey lose control of his horse, right? The horse now he doesn't have no balance. He about to fall off. Give got him right at the neck. Right up there. It's over, dog. And he pulls back, cuts dude in the neck. He falls off his horse. Everybody like, General Monteferret. And he's trying to get up. He's all on the ground. He stands up. I guess he about to say some final words. And then Give is like, a kahina, which means priestess, might offer even a heathen like you a parting prayer to send you back to your God. But apologies. I'd rather see the lot of you in hell. Me too. These dudes, if you haven't been keeping up with Arslan Senki, Reins, my bad. You right. Reins. He cut his reins so he couldn't hold his horse. These dudes, when they took over the capital Pars, these dudes and that dude, what's his name? Count Bolton, that crazy religious zealot dude. They was just killing people just because they didn't believe in the same God. They was killing kids, throwing babies in the fire. I hope these niggas burn in hell too, bro. This is payback. All right, this has been a long time coming, my nigga. If you watch the anime kind of went ahead of the manga, but then the anime stopped because I don't know, a lot of people didn't get into it. But the manga to me was dope. I mean, the anime was dope to me. It had some good fight scenes in it. And so he's laughing. He's like, fine, with me. I don't need consolidation. And he falls over to the ground and he speaks. So many of our own left to die in a foreign land. This must be a flashback. Yep, it's a flashback. To die in a foreign land. It's all because of our fanatic of a king and those accursed, murder-loving clergymen. Talking about Bolton and them. The radicals. It's not so bad, Monteferret. Oh, it's old boy. Old boy, they got killed a long time ago. Our dead compatriots get to go to heaven, and we survivors get to rule the prosperous Pars. I wonder if God would deign to bless us who kill newborns, even if they are heathens. Nope, he gonna be like, you killed a baby? You out here killing innocent babies? Come on now. You know I was against that. I'm God. Basically, these niggas crazy, bro. And he's like, behold, Baldwin. Oh, his name, old dude that got killed, his name is Baldwin. I too am about to leave my corpse in some foreign worse wasteland. Almighty Yodaboft, please, please. And then he sees two flowers ahead of him. Yep, and he smiles. And he grabs his cross. Their cross is different. They have like the cross in this is like it has uh two horizontal crosses. It's kind of like the Christian religion. And so he dies holding his cross, and everybody's like, General Monteferret has fallen. And he gets the news. Giscard. Giscard is the prince of Lusitania, and his older brother is the king. A fat motherfucker that ain't worth shit, right? He's at the capital, basically being a prisoner of Prince Helms, who Prince Helms is supposedly the rightful heir to the throne, and he helped the Lusitanians come in there and take over. But y'all should know that if you ever watch the anime Arslan Senki, you probably already know that. But this is what's happening now. Giscard just lost his main guy, Monteferret, and then old girl, with the bows, go girl with the bow, and then we see we basically seeing everybody that's a part of Arslan camp slaying each officer of Giscard, and they just saying their names. It's like Duke Bonneray has fallen, Baron Gonzaga has fallen, Lord Monteseco has fallen, Blamante has fallen, Fora, Sporza, Bro, all your officers are getting laid out like goddamn dominoes. This is crazy. Boy, if this shit was happening in Kingdom, I would tell that motherfucker, you might want to give up. You might want to give up. It's all over. Uh-oh, we got the traitor. There's a traitor. He's like, it's all over. This is idiocy. Idiocy. I can't even say that word. This is idiocy. I still, is that the way he said it? I'm not laying down my life to protect someone else's treasure. It's time to go my own way. So these were the guards that were left to hold the treasure of Giscard. Because Giscard basically took all the gold from the capital, Ekbatana, which is the capital of Pars. He tried to run off with it. And now the men are about to start fighting over it. Ain't this some shit? Ain't this? And then everybody like, Gilmore, what are you doing? What does it look like? I'm taking Pars' treasure for myself. You, what? Where's your honor as a Lusitanian knight? His Highness the Duke has personally ordered us to keep the treasure from falling into heretic hands. Now you mean to seize it out of sheer greed? For shame. Shame you. Shame you say. Can't say I've... His voice is hard. Shame you say. Can't say I ever seen such a thing. Tell me what color it is. You rogue. And then they start fighting. Oh, he killed the fuck out of these dudes. This is too much to carry by myself. Anyone who wants to help is more than welcome. And all the other men are starting to think about it. He's like, come on, men. We'll split it fair and square. And everybody's like, well, you know, shit. And then he gets shot in the motherfucking throat with an arrow the other way from the back, like bam, with a smile on his face. At least he died with a smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? He was thinking like, man, I'm about to be rich. I'm about to be drowning in pussy. Nah, you about to go to hell, nigga. That's what's about to happen to you. And then it's Geeb. Okay, Geeb caught up. Who's there? Just a passerby, always happy to claim profit for himself, but strangely moved to talk of justice when others do the same. A Parsian! How dare you shoot Geltmar? Have you no fear of divine wrath? Or is your Yaldabaoth a god of bandits and backstabbers? Watch your mouth. We'll make you pay for that insult. Is that wise? Those crafty comrades of yours look ready to slip away with the treasure while you do. You throw yourselves at me and die by my blade, and die, and they get rich. Sounds a little unfair to me. Ugh. And so the dudes behind them, who was guarding the shit, and they looking at them like, what if we die and they run off with it? Boy, you niggas about to betray each other. God damn. And then the cavalry pulls up. He whistles and the rest of the men come. I know y'all didn't think he was by himself. And then he's like, run, you fools. Run or die where you stand. And they take off, probably gonna get killed and ran down later. And so the Parthians take the gold. Geeve is like, too bad. I should have won something with bigger pockets. Bro, that's a lot of gold. They got carriages. This is hundreds of carriages. There's no way I can fit all of this into them. Uh-oh, it's the Black Knight. The Black Knight, one of the coldest swordsmen in this story. He's running down the men. They are running. Oh, wait. The Lusitanians are like, we won. Chased them all the way over the border and never let Lusitanian soldiers back in again. Glory to Paul. Damn. This dude got shot. A Lusitanian got shot in the back with an arrow. But how? Where are these arrows coming from? Hold up. Those men, they look like Lusitanians, but that's Bowden's men. That's Bowden. Bowden's back. No word from the messengers. No. Nor any Simpor. Okay, we go back to Narcissus. This is what Narcissus is. And we got I forgot his name. He's from the Indian country. Nor any semaphore from the units we stationed on the high ground earlier. And Narcissus is thinking. He talks to Elon. This Elon. Shall I go and take a look? Yes, please do, Inlam. A few of your men can go with him. Yes, sir. And then we see Arslan standing behind him. The great King Arslan. Well, he's a prince now that his father got out of jail and took his army. And they looking at the Persian that just got killed. They said, Elam's like, this was a slaughter. A new army, Lusitanians, and they're plowing right into Lord Darian's forces. His Highness, an enemy force at the prince's rear, hidden behind that hill. Oh, an arrow shoots Elam in the fucking leg. Oh, shit. There's men. Okay, we back at the Black Knight, Darian. What's that? Another Lusitanian army on our right flank. They just appeared out of the forest. Reinforcements. Oh wait, this is Giscard's man. Reinforcements, allies. And then that same dude that was like said that right near Giscard gets shot in the head. You must run, Duke Giscard. They seem to be Lusitanian, but are not our allies. It's Archbishop Bolton. Uh-oh. Giscard, you better get out because that dude's crazy. That dude, this dude, Bolton, if y'all ever watch this anime or even read the manga, this dude Bolton, insane, bro. A religious, radical person. You don't believe in what he believes, he kill you and your whole family. And so, here you go. Giscard, the great heretic. I, Bolton, have come to castigate you on God's behalf. As for those heathens, I will send them straight to hell. Oh man, boom. I ain't read Arslan's. Hey, I ain't did a reaction to Arslan Senki since my last channel. I love this show, man. I love this manga, bro. It's a good manga. All right, man. We about to get into the next chapter. But before we do that, I want to talk a little about more of this chapter. Because I've been waiting for some weeks for this chapter to be let loose. Now, the king Adragoras is right. He's camped out right outside of the capital, Ekbatana, where Prince Helms has taken control, but he don't have no gold, no resources. The city don't have enough food for the inhabitants, so he's in a bad situation. And when Giscard left, he took all the resources from the city and tried to go fight Andragoras' army, but they got wiped, and he tried to run back to his country, but he decided to stop because he know Bolton is waiting in Maryland, and Maryland is a country in the middle of Lusitania and Pars, and he knows Bolton wants to kill him. Now Bolton came with Giscard and the king to take over Pars, but then they got into a whole little civil war and a battle, and now it's up in the air. It's up. It don't matter if we got the same colors, bro. All right, we about to fight. All right, so that's what's going on now. It's pretty much over for Giscard. Your army has lost all type of chemistry. They fighting each other over money. Some of them are running because they don't believe in you. And the funny thing is, you outnumbered the other army by 3. No telling how many men Bolton just brought. They didn't even say. How many men did Bolton bring? They just said another army. So now you don't really have full control of this army. They about to be running all over the place. Bolton gonna kill some of them. Arslan's army gonna kill some. But Arslan has to be careful because this Bolton dude don't play. He ain't like Giscard, don't know no tactics. Bolton be having tactics. And his tactic is he's gonna run a whole bunch of religious radicals right at you. They not scared to die. They just gonna keep fighting. They like, nigga, oh, somebody died. Well, he's going to heaven. Don't matter. They don't slow down. Let me read some of these comments. Yeah, you run for your life. Huckleberry movement. You goddamn right. I love Narcissus. You know, I love Narcissus too, man. He's a fucking genius. He's like he's like the Ozen, basically intellect. He has an intellect like, nah, I wouldn't say Ozen, more like Shohiken and Fire One. I was going to ask how crazy, but he's certified insane. Yeah, he's certified insane, bro. You gotta look up Bolden. Look up this manga. Get into it. I look it up on Manga Pill. If you don't know about it, let me put the link. I should have put the link in earlier. If y'all want to read that chapter with me, the link is there for that chapter, so you can check it out. We gonna get into Berserk, one of the most classic mangas you can read out there, man. I'm so happy it's still coming out and it's still getting released since the author's death. So let's get into it. It's chapter Berserk 373. If you want to read along with me, I will put a link in the description so you can read along with me. That is the chapter, the link to the chapter right there. We about to get into Berserk. All right, man. 373. The rusty iron rings that bind. So we back at the ship after everything that happened. All right. We've been looking for you, Isidro. It's dangerous out there, you know. Right. Need me for something? In order to ascertain Casca's whereabouts after she was taken, Sharik intends to conduct a magic rite. That so? Magic, huh? In this ritual, she will enter into a deep meditative state to expand her consciousness, raising her power of perception rather and then. And he's, what are you even saying, man? Expanding consciousness and raising perception? I got no clue about all that. Listen, Isidro, Elf Island is gone, together with the great spirit tree and all the souls it supported. The witches lost their home, and many are starting to lose their power. Oh, so they must have got the power from the land. We were lucky to be strangers to the island, and its vanishing had no particular effect on us. Huh, ain't that swell? Let's have faith. Okay, now we got the witch girl, Shriek. All we can do is trust in Shriek now. So they about to do a meditation so they can find Casca. Shit, Casca with old boy Griffith, man. He kidnapped her. Shit, y'all seen it. Hey, shoot. All you gotta do is go find the capital. Y'all, everybody seen. Where is goddamn Guts? Guts still down there tripping. Guts out there. He's like, I can't do nothing right. You gotta get it together, Guts. Get it together. And so Shriek is about to get the magic going. We will begin the rite. Miss Farnese, just in case, please care for my body. And then the captain is like, Miss, do you really just want us to watch over you? It's important that everyone's awareness is focused in one place for this rite. Even those who have not studied the arcane arts can contribute to magic. I don't get it, but it sounds good. And this is oh god, what? That's her brother, huh? So this is a dark art. And they got candles all around. Everybody's watching her. And then she kneels to the ground and start meditating. She's not nodding off, is she? And then her sister's like, esteemed brother. She tells him to shh. Right now, Master's consciousness is expanding into the realm of the dead, or rather, a domain even deeper beyond. Quietly, and she starts to meditate, and her soul comes out her body, and she starts to fly into the sky. She sees the branches from the light, the tree light, you know what it is. And then she's like, this is the dragon's path. It stretches on without end. I can manifest my perception beyond the horizon. What is this dense, odd gathering in the far distance? As if a ode is flowing toward a single point. That's Griffith shit. That's Griffith doing that with that tree. If y'all don't know what that tree is, that's that typical MC. I forgot. Remember that dude turned into that big giant thing, and they Griffith and them killed him, and he turned into that tree of light. And it was confusing when I saw it too. And then she's like, "There can only be one such place without the bonds of this world, and there, surely there." And she's getting closer. And then we go to where Guts is. Yep, he's still down at the bottom of the ship. There's rats all over him. Not over him, but they all around him. And he's look like he's all on the ground. His sword is uh a few feet away from him. He's having like a nightmare or something about the spirit of the demon armor that's around him. He's struggling. The demon, he can see the demon wolf. It's near sitting before him. I guess it's sitting on the sword. It's like a manifestation of the armor. And it's talking to him. You want it, don't you? Power. Oh, Darth Sidious ass motherfucker. And then Guts, he grabs it and he picks it up and swings it. And he can feel the demon wrapping around him, the manifestation of power in that armor. Uh-oh, and then he sees Griffith. What Griffith doing here? Naked, standing on the sword. What the man? And Griffith and Gus is like, what the hell you doing here? Oh, he throws up. Oh, you tripping, bro. Gus tripping, bro. He throwing up. He falls on the ground, passes out. Well, you is tripping. And then the manifestation demon from his armor is like, you cannot deny me. That brand limits you. You cannot deny me. That flesh restrains you. Your flesh, your blood, the creaking of your bones, your pain, even your soul. Yield them to me. Your all. If you do. Oh shit, where these chains coming from? They busting through the bottom of the ship. It's going all over the place. Where these? Okay, a smoke bomb. Oh my god. It's some. Who are these dudes? They jumped on the ship. Some random ass dudes in like armor I never seen before. They must be from some different country. And now they attacking everybody. Oh, this is messed up, bro. Hey, everybody need to get out of there. No main characters need to die. Who the hell are these people? And they find Guts on the ground. And then it's like to be continued. Ah, shit. Trapped both body and soul. What fate awaits the party? Bro, who are these dudes? Their armor looks like that what was that country that Guts had went to and he fought that other swordsman who was cold from that other land? And Paul Tran, I don't read Berserk, but I still listen. Well, you need to check Berserk out, bro. Berserk is the shit. Berserk is one of those I mean they done made like 5 different animes and movies and everything for it. Shit, I didn't rewatch those animes. They keep making a new anime. They keep re-updating the show because it's just a great story. But I need to finish this. I need to finish Berserk. I need to. Everybody need to finish this. This is one of the. It's one of those mangas. Like if you read manga, you need to just go ahead and catch up with this, right? Believe me, the manga never gonna end. You might die before this manga end, for real. This manga been out since the '80s. God damn. He said, which anime is the best one? The one you'll see it, the last one. The last one that's animated. You could tell the difference between the animation. Because if you go to the first anime, it was did in the '80s. So you're gonna look at it and be like, yeah, this was done in the 80s. But do the one because they got multiple versions of the anime. You know, it's been out since the 80s, so you got updates from Berserk. Out of all the Berserk remakes, you can watch the movie ones. Not the third one, right? Nah. I watched the movie ones, the ones that just show like the movie where they show the betrayal from Griffith. I watched that movie. I don't like watching the anime. I watch the movies, the OVAs. So I mean, that was 23 pages. It gave us a good update. Now Shriek is still meditating while all this is happening. I'm I'm trying to see did they get Shriek and get her out of there? And did she wake up? Oh no, she didn't wake up. Farnice had to grab her. So far, she's still looking for Casca. And like in the last chapter, we seen Casca was in the castle of Griffith. And we also saw in the last chapter that Griffith is planning to go east. I don't know what that means. I guess he's planning to invade the east. So maybe these guys are from the east and somehow they tie into this whole little thing. Excuse me. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen in the next chapter in the next 2 months. Because I guarantee you, 374 ain't coming out in the next 2 months. I'm telling you. They about to sit on this. But if they do release it in a week, I could be proven wrong. I could be proven wrong. Uh and yeah, there's some other mangas I read too. I read Jujutsu Kaisen. The last chapter went down. If you seen Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 224, uh, it went down in Jujutsu Kaisen. It was crazy. It was amazing, man. It was amazing. But let's get into Vinland Saga. This is Vinland Saga chapter 202. To give you some background on what happened in the last chapter, you should stream JJK, bro, just to bring in more subscribers. What's Jujutsu Kaisen? I should, man. I read it every week. I've been catching up on it. Whatchamacallit, Fighting No Boy. I'm not familiar with the names, even though I caught up with it. I just I read a lot of anime and manga. A lot of these names just lose me sometimes. But they going edit in the last chapter, bro. They was just curse energy, 220% output. Boom! I love Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Yeah, bro. Gojo versus Sukuna. My bad. I'm slipping on that name. I just read the chapter, bro. It went down. I was like, bro, this nigga Gojo. I always thought like, why isn't he the main character, bro? He been missing forever. Came back. You don't even know who the main character of the show no more. Everybody just been like Gojo versus Sukuna, bro. They going boom, boom, boom. You just like, man, bro. I get it, bro. The choreography that the author of Jujutsu Kaisen be doing, it's amazing, bro. People be talking about Dragon Ball Z choreography. I'd be like, that shit dookie. Well, you ain't seen Jujutsu Kaisen, but I can. It's just um, the authors are getting better, people. Just know that the authors are getting better. So let's get into the chapter. Like I said in the last chapter, um, well, the last two chapters, we see. Let's just read the chapter. I think people just they're gonna get familiar as we go on. Everybody getting familiar with Vinland Saga. I think people know what's going on. All right. Yeah, S tier choreography for sure. I'm telling you. So we see King Canute is killing some random innocent people. They sitting on the ground. He's an evil motherfucker. I told you this guy was evil. He's like, shoot him. And he just shooting at the people. It looked like he gathered them all near the by the water and then shot them all. And then they burnt down the village. Why they wearing masks? I guess they don't want to be seen doing this. They killing women. Hey, some people were still hiding over there. Search carefully. Don't let anyone get away. Don't get close. Take them down with arrows. Get those bowmen over here. Wait. What's going on? Cause this ain't no. They not hacking them or slashing. They just shooting when they got masks on. Wait, don't tell me there's some type of coronavirus thing going on. And then he's like, "What's wrong? Shoot! Don't hesitate. You have to shoot." That girl. That girl looks sick too, by the way. She's the same age as my daughter. And then somebody shoots her in the head. Oh, and it was King Canute. Your Majesty. I see what's going on now. There must be like some type of sickness going on. And now you gotta kill all those people. I get it, man. Back in the day, boy. You can't be having no sickness go through your village back in the day. You might as well cut that whole area off and kill everybody in that motherfucker. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. That's messed up. But I know King Canute feel bad about it. Even though I think he a monster, but he's one of those monsters that understands that I have to be a monster to save the many from the few. And then we see Wolf. King Canute, why have you come here? What would you do if something happens to your health? Oh, he said, what will we do if something happens to your health? The demon, and King Canute's like, the demon is necessary. I am forced to kill my peaceful citizens. That's why I had to come. Wolf, did you confirm the source of this epidemic? Uh, yes. It seems that 20 days ago, an unidentified ship drifted to the shore near this village. I heard that the families of those who searched the wreck were the first ones to fall ill. Huh. Was the ship burned? Yeah, no. We're still clearing up the investigation. Stay away from it and burn it immediately. There's nothing more to investigate. It just has to be burned. Hmm. So this is what the chronicles refer to as pests. It's said that there were large-scale epidemics in the days of King Alfred. I don't know if this is the same disease. The people in the surrounding area should be confined for a month. We need to make sure no more infected people show up. As you wish. I'm sure Your Majesty's resolute measures will bring a quick end to this affair. If it were him, I wonder how he'd deal with it. Him, Thorfinn, he will not kill people. Not killing anyone, not making any enemies. If that's possible, it would be a true paradise. But I wonder, if that is the true path to utopia, I wouldn't be able to imitate it. And then Wolfie looks at him. I know your majesty's love. I know your majesty loves his people deeply. The path to utopia is the one you follow, your majesty. Huh. At a time like this. And then he sees, okay, we getting an aerial view. It goes up and then it goes out to the ocean, way across the ocean, right where Thorfinn is. Oh, that was amazing. I can see that being animated real good. Man, Vinland Saga, man. Wait till you get to season 3 and 4. Boy, wait till they get to the season when they take down Jonkin Village. That's gonna be a freaking good one. If Canute met Asai, this right? If he met him, that'd be crazy. And then we see Thorfinn. He's like, they're late. And then his boy, I forgot his name. Yeah, usually Plimk and the others are the first to arrive. And then Ears, could we have gotten the day wrong? And Thorfinn is like, it's not the wrong day. I kept count. Well, then maybe they got the day wrong. I'm worried. We need to hurry up and tell them that Hild is aiming for Miskowepeko's uh, Mes- Miskwike Puje's life. That's a Native American of that land. See, Thorfinn and them have landed on, they finally landed in America, Vinland, and now they having a problem with the Native Americans. Well, one of them, because they beefing with some of their people in their group, and now they about to fight because the few basically are messing it up for all the people, basically. And now his boy's like, his homie, I forgot it. What is this dude name? The children miss her. They lost their teacher. When she forgave me, oh, this is Thorfinn. He's talking about Hild. Now, Hild had decided to kill both groups. Oh, she basically killing the people that's starting the beef on both groups. She thinks that if she killed the people that's starting the beef in both groups, then she can stop the war between them. So she out there with a crossbow, hunting down people. And she supposed to be, you know, I don't know. Let's get into it. When she forgave me, I assumed she shared my attitude towards violence. I was wrong. And he's like, Hild's way of thinking is similar to King Canut's, sacrificing a few to save the many. Back then, when I spoke to King Canute, I opposed it from the side of those to be sacrificed. But now, if I'm honest, I don't feel as stubbornly defiant as I did then. I can understand King Canute's point of view a little. The guy's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit, but I don't think he's just wanted to kill for the sake of killing. He must have been killed. He must have been killing while anguished and concerned. And Thorfinn is like, maybe. Yeah, I believe so. I believe it too. I don't think King Canute is just the monster that I want to paint him. But I just believe that in his government and his way and his system of living, especially the culture and his people, it's too warlike not to do some of the stuff they're talking about. All right. In reality, Hild killing Miskweku Puji might Puje might that not prevent the war with the Inu? And Thorfinn is like, maybe. Hild undertook this anguish voluntarily. Perhaps this is a righteous kind of violence. And Thorfinn's like, it isn't. It's not righteous. No matter the method, no matter the anguish, no matter how much we want to prevent a war before it starts. I cannot accept the righteousness violence exists. All right, Thorfinn. I too have resorted to the violence when I was driven into a corner. But no matter the circumstances, I can't accept that it's the righteous choice. Relying on violence makes me ashamed of my own immaturity. We must stop Hild. There is no righteous violence. All right. And then Ears is like, let's head back for today. If we stay here any longer, the sun will set before we make it back to the village. Oh, they head back to the village and everybody's talking and they looking, what's going on? Everyone's gathered around Arnhild. There isn't supposed to be a thing today. Ah, Thorfinn, I'm so glad you're back. What's going on? Did something happen? Excuse me. Yeah, the ships are back. They rescued a Markland survivor. In the last chapter, they found one dude when they went to Markland. It's the a place that they left a couple people before they headed to Vinland. And so when they went there, nobody was there. But I guess they came back and they found one survivor. And they had, I guess it was assumed that they died from a sickness, but they didn't find no bodies or nothing. And the reason I think they didn't find any bodies is because the people burned the bodies just like King Canute is burning those bodies over there. So the same disease is happening in Vinland. The same disease that's happening in England is the same disease that's happening right here in Markland, but it hasn't reached Vinland yet. And Markland is just up the street, basically. So let's get back into it. Thorfinn looks. We're about to ask him what happened in Markland. And they all looking. Thorfinn looks at them. And then the dudes, he's standing there and he begins to speak. I'll tell you the truth. They ended the chapter about how Markland fell. I think we didn't got enough foreshadow to know what happened. So what's going on is a sickness is spreading out. And it seemed like it started over there and probably started somewhere in Central Europe. Because remember, the ship came across the ocean. So it probably came from England. And it's probably most likely the Black Death. Was King Canute around the Black Death? Hmm. Uh, 1327 and 1377. And Canute was in 1035. Okay, it's not the Black Death. That happened like 300 years later. So it must be something else. It's not the Black Death. Black Death happened in the 1300s. King Canute is ruling in the thousands, like 1023. And this is BC people. And Kingdom is BC. No, this is not BC. This is AD. My bad. They got Christianity and stuff in here. So this is AD. He was a bit before by around 200 years. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is something else, and it's killing everybody indiscriminately. Anybody that gets near this shit is gonna die. So I like this whole little thing, right? They wearing masks, kind of like how he was wearing masks for 2 years. So I kind of get it, man. Good chapter. I want to see how this is gonna affect them. Now you gotta worry. Not only are you worrying about the beef between two people, but now you got this disease that then took out some other people over there. It's probably taking out some of the Native Americans, and it's coming to your doorstep. What you gonna do, Thorfinn? You ain't gonna have to worry about violence. You gonna have to worry about sickness and how you gonna take care of it. So how would Thorfinn deal with this? He might just have to seclude people, right? And be like, you can't stay if you get sick, leave them in the house. We're gonna separate ourselves, or basically quarantine those people instead of what King Canute did and killing them. So, that was 3 chapters, man. Vinland. I'm wore out. But I'm about to go ahead and end this stream, man. 3 great chapters. I will start doing Jujutsu Kaisen, the next one. What chapter is that? The next chapter, I will add Jujutsu Kaisen in there because I do read it. So it's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all the dizzle. I'm out.